All right, guys, don't know what happened, but here's part two. Okay, so in the present energy, we have the Knight of Wands, and he's a very dapper gentleman, very stylish. But notice in the back that there's someone moving in a spaceship. Sometimes for me, that represents ancestors or people from the past or the future. And whoever this is at the bottom, they're studying, they're laying out their travel plans, they're mapping out the next steps that they want to have, their business, their life, they're planning things out. But just know that there is support in the back. The Night of Wands talks about passions, things that we want, that we really, really enjoy, how you dress, how you feel when you're around certain people, what company are you keeping, and what you're being shown in this particular in this particular time and season. Future energy is the Aviatrix, and I want to say that's the. Oh, let me check. Either that is the High Priestess. The Empress is number 3. I always forget that one. Sometimes I actually have to look these up for myself so I can actually give a good read to know. And it came with a really cool book based off of steampunk, which is like super cool gadgets and high fashion at the time, for like the 1800s or something. Also, a lot of you have been having a lot of headaches. Like you be around certain people, something wrong or going on with your throat chakra, maybe getting a like sickness or something. You're pushing certain energy out. So the Aviatrix is the High Priestess. Okay, so all right, you started on this new journey. That requires patience, and you're making out the plans. High Priestess, right? Talks about this is who you're preparing yourself. This is what you're preparing yourself to be. The High Priestess is knowledgeable about the arts. The High Priestess is knowledgeable about politics. And when you look back in history, every great king, every great ruler, every great scientist always had a female around that was some type of oracle, shaman, high priestess, someone who knew, who was actually the connection between here now, spirit, feminine is more like, the alchemy of being able to manifest it and bring it down to earth, but also knowing that we come here for a higher purpose and a higher role. For a lot of you, you've been called to clergy or some type of higher spiritualism learning, maybe with herbs, maybe with birds. Maybe you have some actually been seeing more birds lately, because from the overall card and the future card, there's at least 2 birds. Also pay attention to what you're eating right now. You may be seeing signs and symbols that keep coming back and keep repeating. Pay attention to what you're eating. The cleaner you're eating, the cleaner you'll be able to, or the clearer you'll be able to manifest. Now let's see what comes up in best path to follow. Speaking me one more message. I said one. I just want one. Lately I've been kind of drained into myself. So this full moon has had me very, very clear on what it is next that I'm going to be doing, and very, very pushing all the negative things out, pushing out negative people, pushing out negative food. Sometimes I crave like hot wings and things like that, but lately I've been wanting more beans and rice and vegetables and working on balancing, put my hands in the earth. Also, if you're dealing with wands, or the Knight of Wands represents fire signs. So if you have a fire sign or somebody who's very passionate about life right now, very much so. When I see, there we go, cosmic blueprint. You're seeing all these things and you're being called to a higher level of purpose and shamanism, and it's because it was already in the blueprint. Like it was already setting your destiny to do those things. This is where all the pieces are coming together. This is where all the people are coming together that you need. All the ideas, all the work that you've been planning as you're jumping off into this new venture. Traveling, buying a home, investing, considering antique cars, sports watches, vintage clothing, Chanel, any of those things that you're planning on investing in, you're looking at expanding, and it's all in alignment to what you was actually supposed to do because it brings you happiness and peace. Next comes up Four of Pentacles. When I see Four of Pentacles, fours represent no movement. You're stagnant in some type of energy, whether it's you're taking a look at how you want to invest your money or how you want to move forward with the material things in your life, your house, your home, how you make your living. So while I was talking about that, first of all, getting used to it. Four of Pentacles, not really moving anywhere. Both out there. So there's still a bit of work that needs to be done before you can quite reach what you have been manifesting. But the signs and symbols are all there. Look, they have a blue stream, so the people behind them can be able to find them, or the people who are flying over can be able to find them, because whoever took the trek before that plane crashed, and those are the people that either survived the crash or the people that were coming to help. And there's boat. The boat is right out there. So whatever you're working on, you're almost there. Next card. This is the card that jumped out. Notice that there will be things seen and unseen coming at you in this new season, but it does not mean that, like, the way this is positioned, things are coming in, and by the time now that you're finally see what's coming in, you're right there and it's right upon you. So whether it's good news, bad news, these are your thoughts. These are repetitive thoughts. These are things coming in from the past. So when I see 8, I think about repetitive cycles that keep coming, lessons that keep coming up. So these are the lessons in your life. And see that moon back there? Yeah. Intuition has a lot to do with this. You have to use your intuition to be able to get out of these situations, because they mean, like, they're right there and you can't maneuver out of them. So think about what thoughts are coming in, what new ideas are coming in. Your hopes and fears. Queen of Pentacles, standing up in your own power, making your own money, putting in, knowing that the details that you have for your life, and the Queen of Pentacles can either be male or female, just the energy of the card. But she's making plans, and notice that she's also surrounded by that white light, that tower, so there's guidance from her spirit realm, and she's in the dark. She's working quietly and making her plans and working towards her plans with plants around. So you may be a healer, a pharmacist, some type of working with different types of plants, but she also is a scientist, someone who is planning out their life. Don't be afraid to plan. Speak your truth. King of Swords, this is truly air sign. Like, air signs are all in through this. But air signs, King of Swords, speak your truth. Speak up for what it is that you want, the ideas that you have. But also in this card, I'm noticing that he's leaving something and he has a cover over his mouth. So now maybe not the time to speak. Maybe not the time to talk about certain things. Because here we are, we've arrived at the new city, we've arrived at this new part of life, and we're just getting there. We haven't explored it yet, we don't know what it's about, but we know that it's big. Whatever it is coming. We know that it's big. And there are only a few people with you. And also, look again, there are also birds in the back that are supporting this, that are guiding this. So your ancestors, your spirit guides, your peoples is looking out for you as you embarking on this new journey. Because once again, you are right there. All right. Final card. Future conditions. Ooh. You get whatever it is that you want. You get your passion. It also can be meeting your soul satisfaction, whether that's a person, a twin flame, a karmic, a relationship. This could be you attaining your goals in the future. Everything about this read is very, very beautiful. You have to look out for what it is that you're passionate about and start working towards your goals. All right, guys, so that's what I got right quick. And my headache went away, so apparently somebody else needed that. If you've been experiencing headaches, migraines, anything like that, drink more alkaline water and wear stones that help you balance your root chakra, your sacral chakra. So you'll see me wearing a lot of whites on my head. Be mindful of bad news and people who always have a sad story. They will always have a sad story because that's their mindset. Try to guard against those things. And if you feel like you have energy vampires around you, keep grounding stones. Also, keep lavender and some type of menthol or peppermint oil to help. All right, guys, till next time.